All right. Well, let's get started. So my name is CCNeverender. Most people call me CC. I work on a channel called Speed Docs, which is all about speedrunning documentaries or world record histories and stuff like that. And we are doing a video on Kirby's Air Ride. We're doing two videos technically. We're doing a video on all tracks and 5 hot dog percent. And so I talked to Pear Strike and I said, I need some big names in hot dog percent. Who do I need to talk to? And Pear Strike immediately said, Shannondorf. You got to talk to Shannondorf. So here we are. I have reached out to you. You are a celebrity.
Oh, no.
Maybe it's just Pear Strikes. But anyways. All right. So go ahead and tell me what's your story here. So how did you first get into 5 hot dog percent?
So, I basically just stream Nintendo games very casually. I just like doing whatever, and Kirby Air Ride happens to be one of my favorite things to stream because it's something, well, specifically City Trials it's a very easy thing for me to just like do mindlessly and have fun while also interacting with my chat a ton. So I basically just stream games that I have hard copies of since I was a kid, and Kirby Air Ride happened to be one of them. I gave it a try, and it became one of my regular games. And then one of my now friends who started off, he just like kind of, I guess maybe he saw me under the category. I don't know how he found me at first, but we're friends now, and he told me about 5 hot dog percent, and I thought it was funny, and I wanted to give it a try. And at first I was doing it the complete wrong way. That's like basically impossible to get them. And then I set the goal of like taking it seriously because all I wanted to do was get the 5 hot dogs. I didn't even care about how fast I did it. I just wanted 5. And then one day no one really told me the right way to do it. And then I figured out, oh, you probably have to babysit the little chamber in Castle Hall and wait until it spawns hot dogs all at the same time. And so I started doing that, and then I got it somehow by miracle.
Yeah, so did you have any communication with the community at the time, or?
No, so I guess the friend that told me, I guess he knows stuff about Kirby Air Ride speedrunning categories, because I don't know anything. Like, I don't even watch like big game categories. Like, I know nothing about speedrunning. So he told me about it, and then like I found out that Pear created it, and then I don't know. Yeah.
Who is the friend of yours that told you about this?
His name is Yellow Torpedo.
Yellow Torpedo. Okay, I don't recognize that name, but just out of curiosity. Okay.
He for sure was like, "Oh, this is what you got to do. You got to get 5 hot dogs," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
There you go. You just got to do it. So I assume that you started off by getting like the blue crates, right? Like popping up blue crates and trying to find hot dogs that way. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I don't know if this is possible. And then I was like, oh, duh, you probably have to, the way to get it the fastest, you probably have to just wait until they all come out of the chamber.
That's true. That's true.
And then I just started like doing runs of where I would just do that. And if the time would pass the record, then I would just reset like a normal person would. And yeah, I just got lucky.
I gotcha. About how many attempts do you think you did in order to get the world record?
Here's the funny part, because since I didn't take it seriously, I wasn't really counting, but the first time I did it, I don't think it was that many. I think I might have gotten it within like 2 streams of me trying to do it, and I usually stream about 2 to 3 hours. So I don't think
less than 6 hours of attempts.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That might even be an overestimation, but I definitely got really lucky. And then when Pear got the record back, I did try. I sat down for one stream and tried, and I was like, I don't know. And I think I did it the next day too, and I wasn't getting lucky at all. So I was like, I think I give up.
Yeah, it can be pretty tough. I think Pear Strike has a couple thousand attempts.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah.
So it's like, it's incredibly lucky that you got it within just a couple of streams, a couple of hours worth of attempts. But yeah, I don't think that's normal.
Yeah. I don't know. I have crazy luck with things, I guess, sometimes. Yesterday, so I just finished playing Majora's Mask, and yesterday I don't know how familiar you are with Majora's Mask.
I played it a couple times, yeah.
But at the end, when you're doing all these different rooms, there's one where you have to you have to do trial and error of a path to get to the end, and I literally got it the first
water
time.
remains?
Yep, and I got it the first time, and I didn't even
Wow.
know what I was doing, and I just got it, and I was like, wow. Sometimes I'm lucky.
There you go. So how did you feel getting the world record? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Like, it going from. Did you have any? You didn't. You say you didn't have any speedrunning experience before, right?
Right. So I honestly think it probably comparatively to people who actually speedrun, it probably wasn't that fulfilling. I did pop off a little bit, and I was like, "Oh my god, did I get it? Did I get it?" And then people like checked the actual time, and they're like, "I think you got it. I think you got it." So my whole stream was like popping off for me because they found enjoyment of me trying to do this category. I definitely was very happy, but it was, I don't know. It's not something that it was just speedrunning is not a huge thing for me, so I didn't know how to feel, and now like I don't know, looking back on it, it was really cool. And I'm glad I had it for a little bit.
There you go. You had it for quite a while too. It was a couple of months.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't just like a weekend kind of thing. You had it for a while. So, well, that's awesome. Do you see yourself coming back to it at any point, or do you think that you're kind of done? Or
I don't know. It'd be cool, but like I think it's it's lost the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the I don't know. I don't really have the strongest interest of trying to get the world record back. I saw how hard Pear worked on it, and I think he deserves it. I don't know if I even want to like dispute it. But I might revisit it for fun, like for an hour or two if I stream it again. But also like I don't know. I'm not necessarily bored of it, but there's other things to do. Pear came through my stream one time when I think I was working on it again, and I was like, oh no, he's here. But he told me about an idea he had to see like how many max items you can get, and that's fun, and I'd like to try that too. But he always has great ideas for new things, and I'd like to try new things, I guess.
yeah, I get it. There's definitely a big feeling of burnout in speedrunning, where if you play something over and over and over and over and over again, and you don't really get any results, it's kind of like, this is really, I'm not getting the reward, you know. I'm not getting the dopamine hit, you know, like we're all junkies here looking for our dopamine, you know, just trying to get it. And if you don't get any PBs or anything interesting happens, it kind of feels like I'm just wasting time.
Absolutely.
Do something else. So
I can't imagine. Like I said, I tried when Pear got it back. I tried like a little bit, and even then I was like, I don't know. But like people are really dedicated and work really hard on whatever games they speedrun, and I can't. I really don't have the patience. I admire it so much, but I don't think I have the patience, unfortunately.
that's all good. I mean, it's not for everybody. As long as you have fun doing it. I mean, that's really the.
I really wish I could though. There's so many games that I'm like in love with and I could play countless times, or at least I think I could. I don't know if I how easy it is to say that without like actually working on it, playing it over and over again to get PBs or whatever. But
I gotcha.
Like there have been a few games that crossed my mind, but I don't know. I can't see myself having the patience and dedication.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of people kind of over exaggerate on that aspect a little bit. I remember hearing someone in an interview saying like, "Oh, I love playing the games, like streaming games all the time, but I don't know if I could ever find myself, you know, playing a game or spending hours a day playing a game." It's like, I don't know. Once you play it with purpose, it kind of like it clicks in your brain. And you're like, "Oh yeah, this isn't really much different," but you're playing it with a purpose, and it feels rewarding to play it and see yourself improving, and it's a lot of fun. There's a reason why a lot of people do it. It's not as hard as you think, but some games are actually pretty hard. Like I'm trying to learn Ocarina of Time personally, and
oh yeah,
that game is hard.
Really hard. The first thing I ever like thought about was Super Monkey Ball 2, but like I can barely do it. Tough. I can barely do it at like a granny pace, let alone
Yeah,
trying to break records.
that might not be the best first speed game.
But oh my god, it's so awesome to watch.
If you want an easy one, I also speedrun Pokemon Snap, and that one's pretty fun.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. It's there's no like glitches or anything. It's all about just getting really good pictures and sort of understanding the mechanics really well, and it's a lot of fun. It's really easy to get into, but it's really hard to master. So there's a really high skill ceiling, and I've been playing it for like 3 years, and I'm top 6, I think.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but I still have so much more to learn and keep pushing. So it's a lot of fun, though. All right. Well, I think that's about all my questions. All right. Well, I appreciate you talking to me. Sorry for pestering you for a whole weekend. Just to
no. Don't worry.
chat.
Not a pester at all. Thank you so much for having me.